for any of us to get through. I think we should maybe call someone. He goes, who are we going to call? So I don't know. We didn't want to trouble anyone. We thought we can get to the car, no problem. Robbie said to me, he goes, look, I've been here during the day. I'm pretty sure I can get through.
Thought I better go and he could stay in the boat and look after the boat. I just kept thinking snake or crocodile, like everything's gone bad, so this is just it. I'm just going to get off the boat now. Something bad's going to happen again. It's just gone from worse to worse. My heart was pounding. I remember turning back and just looking at the boat from far. It just looked so surreal, like what was happening. I couldn't believe that the boat's there, it's tired, it's broken down, and I'm in the bush now, and this is what we're going to do. I'm actually going to be walking through here, and I'm going to leave him there. I was basically walking in the dark and in bush, soaking wet with my feet in mud. Anything could have happened. The main thing I thought when I first started to walk was getting bitten by a snake. At that point, I looked around and I turned what I instantly thought was the back way where the boat was to see if I could still see sail in the distance. I couldn't see anything but trees and bush. My fear then was that I'm going to get lost, or I am lost, and now my fear is, which direction do I take? Where the hell do I go? I walked faster and faster, and then I remember I slipped. And then I crash fall into the ditch there. I had to get all these cobwebs off my face and stuff. I just went into panic mode. I felt something fall on my hand. And I just thought it was something that fell out of the tree. I felt a bit of pain in my hand. So then I knew something bad had happened. I knew something had bitten me.
I heard this big thump. To me, it was an unusually loud thump. It was just something abnormal. It wasn't right.
Mom says, Larry, no, you should go look, because he doesn't weigh that much for that thump. So I walk over to the top of the hill and I look down, and my first reaction was, it was our big giant dog, Otto. And I took another look and I said, no, that's not Otto. So I immediately turned to Mom and I said, Mom, there's something really big on Colton. She looked down and she yelled immediately, Mark, cougar.
Of course, that scared me, and I got up and I started to run over immediately. What I seen was a horrible sight. I seen this cougar on top of Colton, and he was just gnawing on Colton's head. And he's pulling on him, and he's hurting him. And that cougar was out to eat that boy. I became a different person. I knew right then at that moment I had to do something about this. I kicked this cougar in the head hard as I could. It didn't even flinch. The cougar didn't even move an inch. He just kept on gnawing and ripping on Colton's head. I got down on my hands and knees and I grabbed him by the neck and I choked him as hard as I could. I squeezed with all my might. I just hung on for my life. just like that, suddenly the cougar just let go. There was just blood everywhere on his body, and he wasn't moving. I thought, this boy's dead.
All I wanted to see was him just to get up and run, or just to show some life. I was just so scared that
I didn't think he was gonna come back. But just like that, all of a sudden he'd get up and he started to crawl, and blood was dripping. And I said, "Run, Colton, run!"
Colton got up and ran right into my daughter's arms. Lara was there with a blanket, and I said, "Go in the truck, go in the truck." It was such a relief. It was just. But then Mark was tangling with the cat.
And then this cat, he just slid out of my hands. And I flipped around as fast as I possibly could, and that cat was looking at me straight in the eyes. He was out to kill.